Hi guys, this is Ryan here from NOWISRIGHT. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. So in this video, I want to continue from where we left off last time, and I want to talk to you guys about the second aspect of how to live a happy life, a joyful life. The second thing that you do not want to do is compare yourself to another person or another thing. So what are comparisons? Comparisons are you, an individual, judging themselves based on another person or a thing. Comparing yourself to another person is kind of like you going on a never-ending cycle. It's almost like a hamster wheel, right? You continue going around that circle, but you never really get to your goal. That satisfaction, that feeling that you want to get, right? Some people look at models, celebrities out there, and they're dressed in certain things, driving certain cars, living a certain lifestyle, and they want to base their lifestyle on those other people. And in the end, they just end up being in trouble because you can never really live your life according to somebody else. The second thing that I want to say is that comparing yourself to somebody or trying to live somebody else's life will always leave you empty, because you would never fulfill your purpose if you always judge your life based on somebody else's life. So what are some things that I personally do to make sure that I don't really compare myself? So the first thing that I started doing is I made it a point in my life to always celebrate people's accomplishment. So when I see a friend of mine or a co-worker of mine or just anybody accomplish something great, something awesome, like maybe get a new job, get accepted to a good school, get good marks on a test, just do something great that I have not done, I always celebrate. It's a conscious thing that tells my mind that I'm happy for this person. I don't want to compare myself to this person because this person is living their life and they're doing good at their life. So what I instead have to do, instead of living my life based on their terms, I have to come back and say, okay, Ryan, how can you live your life and make sure that you do the best according to your life? The second thing that I try to do is I try to stay away from social media. Now, it's a big thing for a lot of you, but it's just a personal preference of mine that I started doing. I realized that as I was looking at people scrolling down the pages and looking at people driving certain cars, wearing certain things, I was more inclined to compare myself to them. So one thing that I started doing is I just deleted most of my social media accounts, and I very rarely go on social media. I just limit myself to one social network, which is Facebook in this case, and I go in there like once or twice every day just to check my messages and do certain things. So the challenge that I'm going to give you this week is identify the things that lead you to have this mentality of comparison in your life. They might be different from the things that I have mentioned in this video, but either way, just find those things out and try to eliminate comparisons, because I'm telling you, it's a never-ending cycle and it will always lead you to wanting more, which is something that you do not want. Once again, I want to thank you very much for tuning in. This is NOWISRIGHT. My name is Ryan. God bless. Stay good looking. Peace out.